Okay, so a couple of years down the road, your life has, I'm going to be honest, you're in a series of like up and downs.
Okay. So it's not different so far.
No, not really. No, not really. But now like there's bigger stakes.
Okay.
There is,
Why?
because there's more money at risk.
What am I doing, Pat?
So
Am I,
what
am I
you're
gambling again?
no, so that's the thing. You're kind of gambling, but like with like business. You know what I mean? You are
Okay.
taking sometimes calculated risks.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it's a little bit, a little out there.
A little reckless.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes it's reckless and kind of stupid, to be honest with you. Some of the things
Okay.
that you've been trying to do.
So I'm an entrepreneur. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah, you're in your entrepreneur phase, basically.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's what you
God.
call it. You call it
I
your
would,
entrepreneur phase.
if I saw myself, I would kill myself.
And every once in a while that kind of pops into your head. Like
That
you'll be
sounds
explaining, you'll be talking to somebody and you'll be like, yeah, this the thing is that like if I was writing the book of Ben, this chapter would be titled Being an Entrepreneur, colon, this rules.
this sounds awful, Pat. But I
And
got a question.
go.
What about my stable union job?
So
Do I leave the union?
you left the union in disgrace.
That's it's only a matter of time. What happened? What did I do?
You just really embarrassed everybody.
How? What did I do?
So you know how
Oh
there's
no.
like those calendars that come out of like, the sexiest fire excuse me, the sexiest fireman in America or whatever.
We have those calendars. I think you can find those.
Yeah. So
Just for electricians, the sexiest electricians.
you end up doing that for electricians. And
Uh-huh.
your thing is like, I am out there every day trying to find the most sizzling racks of meat out there, racks of man meat out there that are rocking with electricity.
Okay.
And so you're going out there and you're taking photos and stuff and
Oh, okay. So I'm taking photos of like sexual photos or like, lurid photos of
tasteful is
tasteful.
how you
Okay,
put it.
sure. But non-consensual of my fellow male, my brothers, my male coworkers.
Yeah. So and your thing is like you do it as a surprise. You're not doing it to be like a creepy weirdo. You're doing it to be
Yeah.
like, yeah, this is going to rule at Christmas this year.
No, dude, you're
Just,
hot. Come on.
yeah,
Get out there.
get some self-esteem.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what you're thinking. And so you're snapping photos and you put together a calendar uh called uh Electricians You'd Want to Fuck. And it's a calendar and it's like
That's not true. You could take 5 minutes to come up with any better pun using electricity to imply hotness. It's
well the title is like the last thing that you
shocking.
thought
Just
of.
something shocking. It's a shocking look at electricians.
Well, I mean, yeah, well so it's the title was the last thing that you thought of. You were just like at the printing press and then you realized like, oh shit, I didn't
I
title
would
this. And so
I
that's
wouldn't
just
have
what
done
you put up.
I would have come up with the title before I got to the fucking printers, Pat.
Well, you got the idea because you got to the printer, then you're like, and the title of it is, then you go, uh-oh, and you look
Oh,
up and you see this lady crossing the street and she's wearing a shirt that just says MILF. And there's like
uh-huh.
an arrow pointed up at her face.
Uh,
So
it's
that's where
okay.
you got it from. So you want, oh yeah, electricians you'd want to fuck. Okay, cool, yeah, that works. And you're like, whatever. Your whole thing is the title doesn't matter. It's what's on the inside
Uh-huh.
that
It's usually a lot
counts.
of Monster Energy drinks. It's what's on the inside of these guys. And gas station
So
food.
so much gas station food and so many energy drinks. And that's
Yeah.
why like the photos that you took, they kind of just like humiliated everybody because like they don't look good at all.
Yeah.
Like you just maybe it's like you don't understand like angles or what, but most of these photographs of these guys like they are
I'm taking these photos of them on the site while they're working.
yeah.
There's nothing there's there I mean not even in a gross way. We have to wear like high vis vests and stuff. There's no room for like sexiness. We we wear steel toe boots and fucking like flannel shirts
Right. And that's probably
and
something
hard
you should
hats.
have that's something you should have thought of ahead of time. So these photos do not come out well and the people that are in them get like really mad at you
Uh-huh.
and you get fired. And so you leave the union. They make you turn in your union card number
Uh-huh.
union card 4269.
I wish. And there's someone's union card probably has those numbers in it.
Yeah.
It's probably cherished, I'm sure. But that's not my union number. But
Well,
but
not
anyway, sure.
anymore.
Yeah, here it is.
Not
Yeah,
anymore. You had to turn it in
yeah,
disgrace.
that's true. It's not my union number anymore.
So you're like,
I had the
okay,
best
so
one too, so that's really disappointing.
yeah, you're pretty
That
mad at
really
yourself.
sucks.
I,
I had the number.
yeah, and like you came into work thinking like everything's fine, and they were like, "What the fuck is this about?" And you're like, "Oh, right." So you drive home, and on your drive home, you're like, "Yeah, I really fucked that up." So you're doing a few. So that's considered one of your downs.
Okay. Yeah.
However,
However,
one of your
one.
ups recently is that you have, and you never thought that you would do this. Like it's kind of crazy to you that you're doing this, but you are working as a paper boy.
Okay. It seems like a downgrade, but all right.
So that's what you thought. You kind of thought to yourself, like, all right, I'm going to be a paper boy. I'm going to be on. And that's the thing. It's not that you're like, a newspaper delivery guy. You're a paper boy.
Okay.
You
Would I
have to
ride a
go.
bike?
Yeah, you ride a bike and you wear like a cap. You know what I mean? Like a baseball hat, you
Mm-hmm.
know? And you don't have to do this, but you do this just to get super psyched. Is you wear lately you just like to get super psyched on this job. You wear a shirt that just says Ben.
Uh-huh.
So you're wearing your Ben shirt, and you feel like it's just like an extra layer of armor, And
Uh-huh. Yeah, so showing everybody my name
yeah,
is
so when you first show up for this job, you're kind of you're kind of down in the dumps. You're not feeling good about this,
yeah.
but you within a week, you're like, I fucking love being a paper boy.
Hmm.
There's something about it that it's almost like when you do it, you feel like you're like in the 80s,
Okay.
You just feel like this weird sense of nostalgia that you didn't know existed.
I mean, I was barely conscious in the 80s. I turned 5 in like 1990. So I don't
Sure.
remember the 80s that well.
Well, well, I'll tell you this, Benny.
Other than
It
media, that's the only glimpse I got of it. But anyway, go.
That's the thing is that like you're kind of thinking of like yeah the media that you watched back then and stuff. So
Okay.
you're delivering these papers and you're doing it in like you're like at the station at the newspaper station where you guys all get together at the beginning of the day to get your
Hmm.
papers. You're considered a like a rising star.
Okay. That's cool. This is my entrepreneurial ship, or is this just how it starts?
So this is kind of how it starts.
Okay.
So you're doing this and you're considered like a prodigy basically.
Okay. I'm a prodigy. What am I like fucking nailing it right where it goes whenever I huck those newspapers?
So you're basically at a point where you will call your shot.
Cool.
You'll take the newspaper and you'll throw it and you'll yell boomerang and it kind of like whoa like curves in midair and like lands on the front doorstep.
Uh-huh. Oh, so I throw it like across the street, like to the opposite side, opposite house,
Sometimes I mean it depends
and then it.
upon what kind of mood you're in.
Okay. So I got
There's this
tricks.
Oh, you have tricks, dude. There's
Yeah.
this. You're actually one of your nicknames at work is Tricky Ben, and so you you have
Tricky
this
man.
one. You have this one routine that you do where there's like a dog that will wait for you to throw it, and
Uh-huh.
you throw it, and it like leaps in the air and like catches it in their mouth. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
that
brings it
rules. Okay.
inside
What's
to
the
its
dog's
master.
name? What's the
It's
dog's name?
wearing a collar, and in the dog's name is also Ben.
Okay, cool. Does that say so we have a connection?
Yeah. And every time you do it, every time it catches it and lands, you guys lock eyes and you say, Ben squared.
That is something fucking lame that I would do, actually.
And you could swear the dog understands you.
Yeah. Well, he does.
So,
I know he does, Pat.
so you're taking the money that you're making from this, and
Uh-huh.
you're hitting your bonus every week.
How much am I making doing this?
Um, you are making so you have the ability to make it's almost like a salesman's job. Like you have the ability to earn like $1,500 a week.
Oh, okay. That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, and you are averaging right now. You're averaging 1,100 a week.
Okay. That's not bad.
Yeah, and you're taking that money and you're kind of funneling it into your latest invention.
Okay.
So what it is, you know that they have like those all-purpose cleaners, the things that you spray. You know what I mean, like a
Yeah.
spray bottle.
Yeah.
So you have created an all-purpose cleaner that is also safe to drink.
Okay. Well, why would you drink that?
You got the idea from one day you were cleaning your kitchen. Um, you were, and you were looking at the all-purpose cleaner that you had. It was this like just really, in the right light, like you held it up and the sun hit it, like the sunbeams from outside hit it.
Hmm.
And in that moment, it looked like the tastiest pink lemonade that you've ever seen in your fucking life.
Was I dehydrated? Like, why did I think this?
It was just, it was just the sun hit it at the right angle and you were just kind of in like you were kind of in a romantic mood, I guess. I don't know. And
Okay, romantic. Okay.
yeah, you're in a romantic mood. And
Okay.
so
You mean like libidinous romantic or like just sentimental romantic? Like, was I
sentimental.
horny?
No, I mean, it's not that you're not horny. It's just in that moment you weren't. In that moment you just felt, yeah, sentimental.
Okay, it's fine.
You remember those summer days with an ice cold glass of pink lemonade. Pink
Hmm.
lemonade so wonderful that you would like you would ask your mom like where did this come from? And your mom would be like, it came from the trees, Ben. It came from the trees. And you'd be like, whoa. And so you kind of had this like kind of flashback when you saw it.
Uh-huh.
And so you didn't drink the cleaner, but like you had to stop yourself from doing so.
Okay, I was about to. What
And
what
so
what shook me out of it? I just shook myself out of it, or what? I was just like, Ben, don't drink cleaner.
what shook you out of
Did I
it,
take a sip first? And I was like, what am I doing?
you started to raise it to your mouth, and then the like the broom that you had against the wall like suddenly like kind of tipped over and just like hit you in the balls. And you went, oh, my balls. Then you went, wait, what the hell am I doing?
Yeah. Okay. That's good. It's the first time I've been thankful to get hit in the balls, I guess.
Yeah, you feel like it was sort of like a sign.
Okay. Yeah, that's
So
okay.
what you're doing now is you are working on something that you can spray around the kitchen, spray around the bathroom.
Hmm.
Also, if it gets hot out there, take a sip.
Does it taste? What does it taste like?
So
It can't
I'll
taste
be
good because
honest.
you
It
can't put
no,
sugars in it.
it does not taste good at all. So that's another that's another down. And like you keep going up and down. And so because you really thought like this all-purpose cleaner that also you could drink would really take off. And maybe it could, but maybe it's just going to take a few more years. You're not ready to give up on it.
Okay. All right. So I have a lot of faith in this product, even though I
Yeah.
really shouldn't.
You call it Benny's Tasty Treat,
Uh-huh.
aka a BTT.
Okay.
You make a video for it like as an ad, and you're like so in the video there's this woman and she's like you know spraying the counter and she just looks really like hot, like she's like sweating, you know?
Hmm.
And you hear like a voice, like an announcer voice be like, "Oh boy, you must be thirsty, huh?" And like she looks up and she goes, "You better fucking believe it." And then
That's fucking
she says fuck, and then you
yeah.
pop up from behind the counter and you go, "Then you're gonna love Ben's Tasty Treat."
Okay.
And she goes, "Huh?" And you demonstrate, you like spray it on the counter and you clean up a particularly nasty spill,
Hmm.
and then you unscrew the cap at the top and then just like pour it down your fucking throat.
Yeah. Like chug it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not all of it, but then you give some to her and she drinks it, and then like all her sweat goes away, and she goes, "Holy fucking shit!" And that's the end of the commercial.
So this okay, so I've developed something that can both clean and
Yes.
can quench.
Yeah.
It cleans and quenches.
It,
That'd be like my slogan. It cleans and quenches.
it cleans and quenches.
Yeah.
And you'd think with a slogan as good as that it would take off, but like it doesn't. Like
Uh-huh.
people
Oh, come
do
on.
not
That's a
like
good
it.
one.
It's
Okay.
a great tagline, but I mean, there's a lot of people like kind of dunking on it. On like, there's people who make like YouTube videos where it's like the dumbest, the top 10 dumbest inventions of all time. And
Yeah. That's
Ben's
fine.
Tasty Treat is consistently on
Hey, Da
those
Vinci's weren't
lists.
all winners. All right.
And you actually comment that on the YouTube video.
Cool. Okay, good. I'm getting in the comments. That's great. That's a
Yeah,
great idea,
you're in the
Ben.
comments and you write that.
That's a really good idea, Ben.
So,
Start playing more on my own video.
like I said, kind of up and kind of down.
Yeah. Okay.
You one day to make some money, you start working as like a house sitter.
Okay.
You actually right now you're actually doing like a long-term house sit
Yeah.
in this large, like, I'm not going to say creepy house, but there's something a little weird about it, you know?
Yeah. Like a
There's
haunted
something,
house. Does it look like a
yeah,
haunted house?
kind of. It's
Okay.
called it's the name of the house is La Casa de las Bolas.
The House of the Balls? Okay. Why? Why is it called that?
It's just called that. I don't know. It's just what the owner named it. And so,
Let me ask you a question. Are they trying to go, is this like a non-native Spanish speaker who is trying, like an English speaker who thinks he knows Spanish, wants to name it the House of the Balls, not realizing that that's not how you say that in Spanish?
yeah, like it's clearly someone who used like Google Translate like right
Yeah.
before they did it. Yeah.
Sounds like me.
Yeah. So you're at the house of La Casa de las Bolas, and
Uh-huh.
you're working there, or not working there, but you're like living there, house sitting. The guy who owns it is this like eccentric millionaire,
Okay.
and he a lot of times he's really really rich, and
Hmm.
so his thing is he is going to go to every McDonald's on Earth
Okay. Yeah. Do
before he
you, I
dies.
guess.
That's like his thing is And so far, he's been to 95% of them in North America, and he's starting to spread out a little bit. So he's
Uh-huh.
next going to Europe for it. And so his thing is like growing up, he grew up really poor, this guy.
Yeah.
And he remembers like, yeah, I know it sounds silly, but growing up, I would see my friends go into McDonald's and stuff, and we couldn't even afford McDonald's. And so it to me, McDonald's just represented a life that was just a little out of reach for me.
Okay, that's fine. That still sucks. I mean, I don't tell him this to his face, but that sucks. Like that's what he's doing with his money. Rich people suck.
Dude,
Rich people are fucking ass, dude. That's what you're
yeah,
doing with your money? Fine.
he
Go.
has no kids. He just has this gigantic, strange angled house
Uh,
and a thirst for McDonald's, I guess. Well, not a
okay.
thirst, but
Well, fuck this guy. He sucks, but he's paying me,
yeah.
so that's fine.
Yeah, his name is Franklin Ice.
Every Franklin I meet sucks.
Yeah, they're not great people. So
Yeah.
so you're staying there, and the house is so big that there's parts of it that you haven't even explored yet.
Yeah.
You go into the one day you're kind of bored. You're like, I'm gonna check out the basement.
Hmm.
You go down there, and it's like it's got that thing where there's a like a light bulb hanging, and you got to pull down the.
Yeah, like an old basement. Yeah, like an old basement.
It's an old basement,
Yeah. It's
so
like
you go down there.
not like finished. It's like, before people had like their finished basements, they had like it's where you put boxes.
Yeah, basically. And so you flick on the light,
Hmm.
and you kind of like what the fuck, because on the ground, almost like right in the middle of the floor, is like what appears to be the skeleton of an angel.
Okay. On the floor.
It's yeah, it's a deal where it's like a human body, you know what I
Hmm.
mean? But there's also bones where like the wings would be, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I know what you're saying. It's like that Simpsons episode.
Yeah, and it makes you think
Yeah.
of The Simpsons, and
Okay.
it makes you like ponder the fact that like it's been around for like 45 years,
Yeah.
and there were like 5 seasons that were really good. And
Yeah.
like for a moment you kind of feel just like a feeling of loss,
Yeah, a little bit.
but then you go back down to the angel and you're like, "Huh?
Yeah, okay. So,
What do you
I
do?"
mean, I assume it's like a fake and like just some kind of collectible thing.
Yeah,
I don't literally believe it's an angel skeleton. I mean, I don't. I'm sorry.
sure.
There's got to be. And I'm not like I'm just house sitting, and I know he's an eccentric millionaire. I'll be honest. I don't do much. I think it's kind of cool. I guess I'll like touch it, and like maybe knock on it, knock my fingers on it and stuff, see if it's real
Sure.
or not.
So
Um,
y- so you go
You know
over.
what?
Yeah,
Well, I would start getting worried that it's like maybe it's a real human skeleton, and he like made used other bones for the wings or whatever. So I
sure.
kind of investigate it. Um, Man, now I'm wondering if I should call the cops.
So before you call
I
the
don't know.
cops, you like kind of
Yeah,
like walk towards it.
I
Um,
investigate it first. I definitely like
yeah.
take a look at it.
You investigate it, you get close to it, and you kind of touch the bones, and you kind of
Flick on them. Yeah, I know what
flick,
you
yeah,
mean.
to see what it's like.
Just I check them out, see like if they're made of plastic or not. Like if it's made of plastic, I'll be like, oh, okay, cool. It's just a fake thing.
So they are not made of plastic.
Uh-huh.
When you touch these bones, you have a like you feel like there's a sunrise in your heart
What?
when you touch the bones. You kind
Okay.
of for a second feel just like a flash in your heart, and it feels like a sunrise.
It's like a good thing?
It's an
Or is it
incredible thing.
okay?
It's
Is
like
this
bliss.
okay? Is it because like this is how I find out that I'm that into bones? or or is it these particular bones that inspire that kind of feeling?
You're not really sure,
Uh-huh.
because it's the first time this ever happened to you, and you're
Well,
like, well, I don't know.
yeah,
And
great.
then
Nothing to worry about.
you touch the bone, you touch the bones of a of like the wing, and for
Uh,
just a second, you can feel like the wind on your face, but in your heart.
okay. I get this intense subjective feeling when I touch the bones of this angel. So I guess if that sort of thing keeps happening, I'm maybe starting to entertain the idea that this is a real angel skeleton.
Yeah.
Okay. I would I would have to I'd invite someone over to confirm that it's happening to them too. Like if I'm like that's really weird, I wonder if I'm going crazy
Right.
or if this is really an angel skeleton.
Who would you have come over?
I'd probably call you, or no, I called Nora.
So she is out of town,
Uh-huh.
and I am dead. This is a few years down the road.
Why are you dead? What happened? What the fuck happened?
Um,
Why are you dead now?
I went hiking, and I got to like the top of of like Mount Benel, in Austin,
Okay.
and I watched the sunset, and I farted, and then like fell down, fell down the mountain or whatever, and I
Local
broke,
comedian
and I
dies by by farting.
yeah, and I broke every bone in my body.
Okay.
Yeah. The next day, there's uh, a headline in the newspaper uh, that says overweight comedian dies from farting.
I mean, that really fucking sucks, man.
Yeah, but the picture that they use of
R.I.P. I
me,
miss you.
thank you. The picture of me that they use is me like pointing at the camera, and I'm wearing like shades.
Okay. So it's a cool picture at least.
It's a
That's
cool
fucking yeah,
picture,
it's a pretty cool picture.
but my parents are not happy. So you're kind of like, what the fuck do I do? Suddenly there's a knock on your front door.
Uh-huh.
What do you
At
do?
the wait, at my front door or at the house I'm house sitting
At
at?
La Casa de las Bolas,
La
yeah.
Costa de las Bolas. Okay. So someone knocks on the door. I guess I go up, I try to see who it is.
So you look out like out of the peephole
Mm-hmm.
or whatever,
Yeah.
and
I mean, if he's rich, he probably has like an intercom screen or something.
yeah,
I
you
can
look at
just see who
that,
it is. Yeah.
and standing on the front porch are like several. Well, I wouldn't say people.
Oh God.
So one of them is like floating, you know what I mean, in the air. It
Uh,
looks like it'd be a person, but you can't really see them because so they have six wings.
huh.
Um, two of them are covering its face, two of them are covering its feet,
Okay.
and like most of its body. So you can kind of see there's like the hint of a human in there, kind of, but you're like, what the H? And there's like eyeballs all over the wings.
Yeah. So these are biblically accurate angels, is what you're telling me. That's who shows up at the door.
Well, so there's that guy. I mean, I guess there's that guy, and
Yeah.
then also next to him or it or whatever you want to call it, there's a bunch of I guess the best way to describe it are like gleaming bright wheels within wheels. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
constantly turning.
Uh-huh.
And they are also covered in eyeballs, but they
Yeah.
are gleaming bright, and it's difficult
Uh-huh.
to tell exactly how many of those rings there are.
Yeah.
And then next to that, there's this figure that's kind of similar to the first one, but what it is it's like a dude floating. You know what I mean? He has wings too.
Hmm.
On the front of his face, he has the face of a human.
Yeah.
On the side of his face, where like his ears should be, there's the face of a lion.
Hmm.
On the back of its head, there is an ox,
Uh-huh.
and on the
Yeah.
other side of its head, where its other ear should be, is an eagle.
Yeah.
And the human voice says to you, "Hello, Ben.
Yeah.
We are the biblically accurate angels.
Okay, yeah. Sorry for calling it too early, but
Oh, that's okay. And the wheels within wheels, they talk with like a really scary voice. They're like,
yeah.
"Hello, Ben." It's
Uh-huh.
like super frightening.
And because what's funny is I like to think that when the guy says we're the biblically accurate angels, I just go, yeah,
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I get it.
So you say that to them, and
Yeah.
like they
I
all
cut
kind
them
of look.
off. I cut them off and I go, yeah, I know. Oh
They
shit.
go. The wheels within the wheels go like, "Hello, Ben.
Uh,
How are you today?"
uh, well, to be honest, man, I'm really weird right now. Feeling really weird.
The figure that's the
That's
wings are
kind of a
covered.
weird. It's a weird question because the question itself has altered my day. So,
So the the angel that's like covering its face and its like feet and stuff with wings, it
uh-huh.
says it says to you, it has like a really like regal way of speaking, you know? It's like it
Hmm.
says to you, Benjamin Sherlock,
Yeah.
we understand that you are in possession of
I'll
this of the skeleton of the skies. And then the figure that has the four faces, the human, the lion, the ox, and the eagle, they all say at the same time, the skeleton of the skies. And it's like really loud.
okay.
The first figure goes, we are here to demand its return.
Okay. So I'm gonna stop you right there. I am not in possession of this thing. This is not my house. You got to talk to Franklin. What's his name?
Franklin Ice.
Franklin Ice. This is his
Yeah.
house. That's his angel skeleton. Look, I I'm not the person who can give it away here, but I'm gonna say you guys can go ahead and take it. Just let Franklin know, okay? Or I can tell him.
He goes,
I am not. The point is, I'm not standing in their way.
we care not for Franklin. And they like come in and they go into the
Okay.
basement and stuff.
Yeah. Sure.
They
I'm like,
leave.
go get your boy, I guess.
Yeah, they leave with it, and they turn. They look at you, and they go. He goes, "Thank you for your cooperation, Benjamin.
Yeah. No problem.
What do you ask for in return?"
Um. Oh my God. I mean, I have to think about that. I'd like to just have enough money for me and mine for the rest of our lives to be comfortable.
Yeah,
That'd be nice. It's not exciting, but yeah, in perpetuity, I would like just to have enough for me and mine.
and so
Not ever worry, not have to work again, and never have to worry about money.
he goes, "It is done."
Fuck yeah,
You hear a ding on your
yeah.
phone, which is like weird because you have it set to vibrate, but it makes that
Uh,
noise. It actually
okay.
makes the noise like a cash register, like an old school cash register
Cha-ching.
makes.
It's a chings. That's fun, dude. That's awesome. I would feel like I am so happy I took this gig. I am so happy that I just did not stand in their way.
Yeah.
Like
You look
this worked
down,
out very well.
you take out your phone and look at it, and it's a notification from your bank that just says that $10 billion was recently added to your bank account.
Fuck. So I'm a billionaire now.
Yeah. And you
Okay.
think about and you just think about that fucking drinkable cleaner. And you
Fuck the
realize like
cleaner,
you can
man.
finally put the money into the like the
No. No, dude, no.
you can finally like figure out the formula, you know?
I don't
And so
care anymore. I promise you I wouldn't care anymore.
you look up and the biblically accurate angels are gone. And
Okay.
so you're like, fuck, yes. You walk
Uh-huh.
inside, and you're kind of like taken aback because it's been kind of a strange day, you know?
Yeah.
And you look up, and standing in the kitchen of La Casa de las Bolas are like four. So they just look like, you know how like when we think of angels, we think of like a human being with like wings and like a halo
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
what these guys look like. Except
Okay.
they're all wearing like um really dark clothing. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And and they all have electric guitars.
Yeah. Okay. So they're an angel band?
Yeah, and one of them looks at you and he goes, "We are the angels of the Red Shepherd, and we are here for the skeleton, Ben."
Oh, okay. Well, I just say I gave it to these other guys. The what were they? I forgot what they're called.
The biblically,
The biblically accurate angels. I gave it to them, man.
and he
Sorry,
goes,
they're way more imposing than you guys are. This is lame as fuck. I don't care that you have electric guitars. They had eyeballs all over the place.
"But they're all flying V's."
I don't care. I mean, it's kind of cool, I guess, but it
You
doesn't hold a
know,
can. It doesn't hold a candle to what I just
sure,
witnessed.
sure. And then the guy goes, "Ah, fuck." And then
Yeah.
they all play a power chord at the same time on
Uh-huh.
their angel guitars, and your entire body is just vaporized.
That's it. So I don't. Okay, well, at least the money goes to my family. Can I keep the money?
So what happens is, so the angels, the Red Shepherd, they don't get the skeleton, so you know they vaporize you or whatever, and
Uh-huh.
so when the owner of the place, Franklin Ice, gets back, there's no like mess or anything. It's not like there's blood or anything like that. So he just
Uh-huh.
has like no idea where you went. So he's like,
Yeah.
"What the hell is this about?" The money that that you got, like the $10 billion that you got, uh, it ends up in like a bunch of lawsuits over the years of like different family members fighting over who gets it, and eventually the judge rules that it be uh, donated to the school for the pathetically blind.
Pathetically blind. Uh, Damn it.
So it's like it gets $10 billion and they cure blindness. So that's pretty cool, but you don't live to see it.
They don't even give me a chance. What if like they could have warned me that they were going to kill me?
Oh, I
I
mean,
might have helped them get it back from them.
yeah, I guess. I'm just telling you what
Damn it.
happens.
They didn't give me a chance. This isn't fair, Pat. It's not fair.
No, it's
I'm
not a
so
very fair
bummed.
podcast.
I know. I knew it was going to be that easy.